My name's Roy Lambeth. I'm 64 years old, May 2012. Born and brought up in Durham. I had a strict upbringing where I had curfews. Right up until I was 21 years old, I was not allowed out after dark. I had to be in by 8 o'clock every night, even during summer. But having said that, my father was one of the few people in the street that had a car, and every weekend we were out up the dales, up the moors, down to the coast, and I grew to love the Durham Dales and the Durham coastline. I like it at its best early morning. I like to be there just as the dawn comes up, before all the people get around, and it's peaceful and quiet. I often meet police and they stop me and check me out and say what am I doing and where am I going, and they're always satisfied by my explanation. Sometimes they'll come and check where I am and make sure I'm okay, but it's an interesting life. People tell me I'm mad, dangerous, eccentric, silly, various other names, not repeatable, and I ignore them. I enjoy what I do. Early mornings, the North Pennines and the beautiful dales, and my stilts. Just wonderful. In my youth, I was interested by going to circuses. When I was about 8 or 9, I met a lady stilt walker. She kept coming back every 2 or 3 years, and I eventually plucked up courage to speak to her and discuss stilt walking with her. The winter quarters was next to a wide river down southern England, and they had a wide river crossing, a ford, which was a smooth concrete base through the running water, with 3 or 4 inches of fast running water over the ford, and the concrete would grow during the summer months a thin layer of green slime. Her ambition was to be able to wear her shorter stilts and stilt walk through the river on the concrete ford to the other side. She told me that she's been trying this for many years, maybe 20 or more years, and has never yet managed to get across the full width of the river without the pressure of the water pushing the stilts away from her on the slime, the green slime, and her falling into the water. This fired my imagination. For about 20 years I thought about this, and I was about 35 when I decided, I must have a go at stilts myself. Never lost the idea of stilt walking. I'm now going to attempt to climb a few steps. Stilt walkers hate stairs. Performing stilt walkers tell you that they'll either use a wall to hold on to or find some generous person so that they can hold on to their head while they negotiate steps. These are open steps in the countryside. They have a wooden ex-railway sleeper edge, which when wet is very slippery. You have to step over that, and behind it a mixture of mud, rock and rotting leaves, which can be dangerous, can be slippery, can be exciting, but I'm going to do a few steps and see how I get on. Last time I came down this flight of steps, at one point just about here, I had a crashing fall when the stilt launched out from under me and I could not save myself. Now comes the most difficult part. It's crazy paving made of flat rock laid by the landowners to stop erosion, but they're different types of rock. Some are slippery, some are not. It's linked with short steps, slimy mud, a bit uphill, a bit downdale, quite difficult. Scary in places, but it remains a challenge. Too slippery this morning. I'm in danger of falling over. You don't stop playing because you grow old, but you grow old when you stop playing.